Hello. Today I am doing part 4 of my series of trying the little known galaxy demo. I'm still surprised I've gone to part 4. I didn't think that the demo would let me play this long. As you can see here, my character is on year 1, quarter 1, day 12, with a playtime of 7 hours and 11 minutes. And looks like the in-game day is Thursday. So let's get my watering pack. Where we last left off, I believe I had just finished. Ooh, I should also get this furnace running. Oh no. Mistakenly using energy yet again. Um, I suppose it's better to use up all this scrap metal considering there's 2 stacks of it. I also have over 2 stacks of dark matter. Looks like for both, I don't know if it's for all resources, but at least for scrap metal and dark matter, the maximum number of items in one stack is 100. It looks like for dark matter, I can place it into a dark matter refiner to produce dark matter fuel for space travel. And if I recall correctly, I believe the thing to input that dark matter fuel was on level 7, like the bottom level. And I don't have the refiner unlocked yet. So definitely a later game thing. So it looks like my carrot, or my corn is available for planting. So it's 2 corn food. A cob of corn that can be used in all kinds of cooking. It's 38 credits worth if I were to sell it, 38 energy, and 19 health. So I believe with both the corn and soybean, it's it's the the price of it is equivalent to the amount of energy you would get if you were to eat it. Price of selling, I would say. If I recall correctly, I believe if you were to buy items in store in like the NPC stores, it's generally twice the amount or twice the price for buying versus you selling. It looks like for both, or I have 3 crops now. For all the crops, it's roughly the health is half the amount of the energy. As you can see with potato, it's 29 energy and 15 health, so you're kind of rounding up when you divide by 2, since 29 divided by 15 is like 14. Wait, 29 divided by 2 is 14.5. So it does look like I do need to purchase another corn seed. When I had bought it, I had noticed it said multiple corn, so I thought I could finish my quest with just 1 soybean seed and just 1 corn seed. Looks like I am mistaken. Um, I don't necessarily need to explore right now. So I have the carrot quest, which I'm growing on the far side. Maybe since I don't need to explore today, or this in-game day, I can try to make the captain's area look nice. Maybe first though, I shall talk to people. So Kaida's saying the same thing about her implants. Pilot, have you flown an X-class ship like this before? I have been piloting Shippy McShipface for so many years now, it feels like an extension of my tentacles. And I've seen that dialogue before. CPU, hi Captain. Things are running smoothly. Wait, oh, ew. Yeah, everything is great. Yeah, so far with these three, I've been seeing repeated dialogue. Um, so I need to get another horn seed, but I will be distracted by talking to people. Chip, ahoy partner, so I've seen this before. I have not seen this TV show. I'm pretty sure that TV shows are the same for every weekday. So like every Sunday has one show, every Monday has a different show, their own show. So it looks like for Thursday, everybody cooks. Cooking with CookieBot. And there's a mixture of capital and lowercase letters. I wonder if there's a certain way to read this. Hello, cooking buddies. Welcome back to Everybody Cooks with your host, CookieBot. For today's cooking tips, we will be starting from scratch with an old uploaded family recipe. Here's what you need: 10 trillion parts hydrogen, 5 trillion parts carbon, and a big old pot. So the recipe seems rather complicated. I don't know if I should take cooking tips from this cookie bot. Better stick to my own recipes. Okay, so nothing on the bulletin board. It's 9 a.m., so I can go purchase another corn seed. Oh, the printer here has an exclamation point. I wonder if this is the lunar decorations that I unlocked after getting to Zone 15 on the Gray Planet. 3D Bot. Welcome to 3D printing services. Looking to fabricate some new items? Oh, here it is. So if I go right bumper, because that's, you could tell by the exclamation point, it takes me to the new decorations. So lunar couch, lunar arm, lunar couch, a sleek and futuristic couch built for space. Lunar armchair, a sci-fi inspired armchair. Lunar bench, a spaceship themed bench. Lunar chair, a spaceship inspired chair. All these lunar stuff. indicates moon, and they are gray. I kind of kind of confirms my earlier thing when I thought the gray planet was a moon, but it is classified as a planet in-game, but I guess it's just based off the moon, and that's why they chose gray for the theme and lunar for the decorations. Lunar stool, a utility stool used on many ships. Lunar kitchen table, a quality spaceship-themed kitchen or meeting table, perfect for either eating or planning your space journey. Lunar square table, a standard multi-use square table, easily portable for any purpose you require. Lunar coffee table, a lightweight and durable coffee table, great for entertaining during long voyages. Lunar end table, a multi-use durable end table. Lunar path. It doesn't look like it glows. An airlock spaceship to keep your space or an airlock spaceship path to keep your space organized. Lunar block, a lunar themed block. I think there was an artifact that I picked up that looks kind of like this. I should check in my storage bin later. Lunar floor lamp, an energy efficient lamp, great for saving resources in space. And I believe this is the lamp that is on the relic area of the gray planet. Lunar cutout, a fun spaceship cutout for great photo opportunities. I really enjoy that. Oh, my character's so broke right now. Lunar telescope, a high-end telescope for stargazing as you travel. Lunar rug, a lunar rug to warm up a room and add an explorer's touch, size 4x3. So, yeah, lunar implies moon, but it looks like I have to squint a bit here, but it does seem to show a galaxy similar to Earth. In the center is yellow, which I'm assuming is a sun, and I could see four big-ish, not as big as the sun in the middle, but around it, or orbiting around it, are four distinct circles. Two are purple, so the closest one is purple, and then the next one is red, and then purple, and then blue. So the purple doesn't seem to correspond to any of our inner planets in our solar system, but the reddish one could be like Mars, and the blue one could symbolize Earth as like an inner planet. Of course, when you go to the outer planets, it's a really different story. But you can also see in, you have to squint really closely. Um, Luckily, I'm on a large screen, but it does show little like circles or ovals, like a faint outline, um, showing that it's probably the orbiting areas. And I see 1, 2, 3, 4 circles, which matches the four orbit circles, which match the four Vicinity planets. And then lunar blueprints, a blueprint diagram of the gray planet. So it's the gray planet with some pink lines. Seems to be possibly that one long line be the equator. And then there's like a pink box with like a line that seems to be arrowed text. And of course there's other like purple text around. So the lunar stuff is in a separate section, so there's no like overall section. I wonder if this means for every planet that there might be a new section for 3D bought to print furniture. But I do like the look of the lunar furniture. Robert, I have a specific schedule for Ginny and myself. Shipping, receiving, account balancing, everything else runs like clockwork. They're closed on Saturdays, so I first saw him say that on a Saturday. Guess I'll buy another soybean, and I'll buy two, maybe three corn just in case. I'm buying extras because I am wondering if the shinies don't count for the quest. Can I need a specific tree planter for the apple tree, so I don't think I could grow it just yet. Maybe I'll buy a potato plant. Do I need this? Super harvest. Super harvest being the shiny, so I'll avoid it for now. Because I don't know if the quest will accept it, but even if the quest did accept it, if the quest accepts normal ones, then it's kind of, you lose money if you were to harvest super or use supers in a quest where you could use normal ones. Okay, so the gravity stone gem is similar to one of the things you could 3D print in the general store, but it does look like, I'm pretty sure you cannot use the gem as furniture by itself. I realize maybe I'll move those before I put everyone all together. I don't know if I can move that corn plant. Oh no. So I moved the corn plant and the seed came out. So I suppose that means that the timer for it growing has restarted. Oh, out of water. But there's no other way to tell. Oh, I should have looked at the back and seen if the water seemed to have increased or decreased. But yeah, I don't see any indicator of how much water it currently has. Guess it is. I could. Oh, so the scrap metal was done. I think I put it in at around 8, 9 a.m. So it finishes in at least a few hours. I don't need to explore, so I will take it easy and I will clean up the ship as much as I can at least. So let's see. Can't take that. The footprints seem to still give nothing. Got one dark matter. Two dark matter, making it three. Two again, making it five. One for six. Two for eight. Actually, maybe I shouldn't be focusing on the sludge that gives dark matter, considering I already have two full stacks. Although, I guess scrap metal, or gaining scrap metal, doesn't help too much either, considering I think I'm almost at two full stacks. But it looks like I am getting a variety of things here. I believe it's like hardware parts, yeah, and then wires, and recycled parts. It's just that the scrap metal is the most commonly dropped resource. Wow, this uses up a lot of energy. And then I think when I get closer to no energy, I will once again go talk to people. Oh, that was so close. I don't even see, or I could barely see the sliver for energy. And I have filled up my stack of scrap metal. I'll put the meteorite in the inner storage bin. Oh, I forgot. I guess I could keep these scrap metal piles out just so I can easily recharge, or not recharge, but put more into the furnace. So CPU's still awake right now at 5. Oh, here's Francis. Talking about rock climbing again. Oh, I forgot I already talked to Pilot. Then saying the same thing. Oh, Sprout came here. Sprout, I like my glasses, especially when my dad lets me put little stickers on the frames. That's really cute. And Pilot is male confirmed. Oh, and it's very cute that the botanist is getting dinner with the two plant-like people. Kind of insert myself here, but nothing happens. Can I sit? No, doesn't look like it. Oh, okay. So the medical bay is now closed. Closed at 5 p.m. So I caught Frances just in time for her dinner break. Lab closes at 6 p.m. And I look in the quarters. So Shinji is not in his room. Oh, I didn't notice it uh, last time, but I guess Shinji technically put his chopsticks on the electric stove. I mean, I suppose they're cooking chopsticks, but the wooden makes me a bit worried. Oh, Fiji's sitting here. Fiji, when I discovered music, I felt like I was immediately drawn to it. It always brightens people's day, and I enjoy making people happy. And then I could see that because Fiji's on the couch, when I talk to her, it switches um, how she sits. And Poofy is grumbling. Seems like Fiji's alone here. Oh, right, because her dad works in the canteen. It's interesting that Fiji gets her own little door to herself. Oh, I see a sparkle. 3 scrap metal. Here's Shinji. I could use a new space racer, I think. The new model should be out this season, and they have one in luxury lemon yellow I've got my eye on. My shuttle is a lemon yellow. Oh, right, I talked to Kaida earlier. Did I talk to Jimmy? Do you ever feel like everyone in the universe is moving forward except you? It was sad reading it when he was alone in the cargo bay, and it's also sad reading it when he's sitting alone away from everyone else. Oh, and here's Max, who I've only talked to once. Captain, I do not mean to be forward, but I am detecting an increase in your perspiration today. I hope it is not stress causing this bodily function. Just take each task one at a time and know that I have the utmost confidence in you. That's really nice. Oh, I think this stair is only for the first 4 floors, so I need to use the elevator to go down to level 5. Steven, it's kind of crazy to think we've been here for so long and never found that cave. That is correct because it was very easy to find. I guess it just takes a fresh perspective sometimes to see the answer to your problems. So the game made it sound like Kaida had gone down to the planet. It hadn't really talked about if anyone else went down physically. Oh, and then I guess that was quest dialogue because now Steven's talking about his apartment in the shop. Here's Doc 12. I guess it's not really very common to have a number in their name, is it? I'm not really sure what else to tell people, but it makes sense to me. It was the order I was born in, so that was the name and number they gave me. So I wonder if this means Doc was born specifically to become a doctor, and I wonder if her siblings are Doc 1, Doc 2, Doc 3, and so forth. Very interesting backstory. They're starting to form. Oh, I just realized. So there's two different stairs. Oh, I found an area here that wasn't labeled. I guess I need to look through stuff more often. Access room? Let me get these resources first. Hardware parts. The spiderwebs and dead plants makes it seem like people are barely in here. Oh, and there's a cutscene. CPU. Oh wow, I forgot about this old access room. No one has been in here for ages. Captain, this is kinda spooky. I hope this ship really isn't haunted like the rumors are saying. I mean, never mind. Oh. Oh, who's there? Is it a ghost? It's a cat. Kitty shaking. How did this how did this kitty survive? But is this how your character gets pet? Yowl is meow. CPU. Hey, this is no ghost. Oh, and there's a little pink smiley face. Who's this little stowaway? The poor thing looks terrified. Meow. Meow. Purr. There we go. It seems calmer now that it sees you up close. I wonder what scared it so much. I mean, if no one's been in this access room for who knows how long. Well, we can't leave it here. Perhaps this little one can bunk with you for the time being. In fact, why don't you give our new friend a name? So, the pet name is Kitty. I'm tempted to change it to Ghost, but I feel like it might ruin some of the dialogue again, like how when I had my character Captain, I couldn't tell if they were saying Captain since my character was the Captain, or they were saying just my character name since I couldn't tell a difference. Or wait, no, that means I should name something different. Kitty. Doc shouldn't be alone. I'll give Kitty a number, and that will be how you tell the difference. Well, that's just downright adorable. I think I'll do just fine. Alright then, I'll have him all set up on your deck. Welcome aboard, new friend. Oh, and the cat had a little heart. Oh, new crew member. Kitty 1 crew member. This cat has joined your crew and is taking residence in your quarters. Meow. That's very cute. And there's lots of sparkles here, which all seem to be scrap metal. Try to interact here. Beep boop. These life support settings all look about right. Well, if life support settings are here, I feel like you should check on the access room more often. This machine is stuck in a rebooting loop, which is a bit concerning to me, but if the ship's running fine. There are fancy food scraps in here stashed away for another day. So observation had the crew log. I wonder if this is what Kitty has been, or Kitty 1 has been eating. Kind of a picky eater. So I guess it'll be really hard to find their affection, or to increase their affection. Nope, this is not a ghost either, just some cobwebs. Okay, so well, this makes me think I need to do a lot more exploring to see if there's more hidden objects. Oh, it looks like someone played a little too hard with this plant, and there's an observation thing. I clicked it just not expecting anything interesting. I thought it would just say it's a dead plant. So, Kitty 1 is always interested in different things to play with. I wonder if that means these can be interacted with. Doesn't look to be the case. And just access room. Looks like Kitty 1 didn't bother to play with the mop. Also, that water must be so old if no one's been around there. Are they comment on the cat? No. No. Will Chip have cat food? None of these seem like something a cat would want to eat. Um, let's go see if Kitty 1. Oh, I should use the locator that I just remembered exists. So Kitty 1 is located somewhere here. Since there's the pet door, I wonder if Kitty 1 can be found roaming. Oh, sir. I guess it's too late to talk to Kitty 1, but that's very cute. I'm excited to see whether or not Kitty 1 travels around the ship. Oh, it'd be really cute if there's a cutscene between Kitty 1 and Mr. Poofy. Mr. Poofy isn't considered a crew member. Oh, and Kitty 1 is now licking themselves. Kitty 1 stares in anticipation, pet and play. So the pet has hearts, and Kitty 1's hairs were kind of sticking up, which is usually a sign of like stress in the cat. So it's a bit odd that that's the animation. Oh, and then Play has a ball of yarn with the string around the kitty. Oh, this is great. I could actually just watch Kitty 1 loop, or I guess the instead of hair sticking out, it's supposed to be like purring with a very visible movement. Okay, so I see these soybeans are done. And this time it is 2 regular soybeans. But I can use, so I do have enough for the quest. Will the super soybean count as 3 soybeans per suit? It does. Okay. Yeah, I need to have it in my inventory for it to show as the quest objective being fulfilled. So the super soybean does count. It would just be a loss in profit, I believe. Although, I don't know. I was thinking maybe there's a slight chance that the quest might give more or have like a little extra special saying if you use all super plants or at least some super plants or crops, but I highly doubt it. So I kind of want to see if Kitty moves out or if, oh, so Kitty already left and I didn't see them, so they must have gone through the pet door. Let's see where Kitty is now. Kitty is on an unknown deck. So maybe instead of cleaning, I should look around and find if there are more hidden places on the ship. Kind of talks about science discoveries. Pilot talks about Chip, or Pilot talks about Sprout. I said Chip because I started talking to CPU while saying that sentence. So last time I saw the access room by going to a wall essentially. So now I'm tempted to look through all the walls. Oh, and I've just noticed this is where the stairs are for this level. So it doesn't seem I can go here. Maybe there might be something in the, what's this called again? The outer hole, I think? Outer hole exit. Seems pretty fenced. I'm really curious what these things are. It let me clean the small ones before. Oh, and there's the gray planet. Yeah, the gray planet is still, it's moving just like how it does in that big window. I think it was on the second floor, but just moves back and forth. Almost seems to be like maybe a pixel or two back and forth. So the movement is interesting. Or actually, can I see the gray planet from here? No, here it's all just stars. Yeah, I get a bit confused at the perspective and everything here. So I was able to see the gray planet on the outer hole, and I could see the gray planet here. Piper, remember, it's the little things that go a long way when building relationships. Small compliments or gifts. telling me how to make friends. Oh, I got excited thinking, I wonder if Kitty One's birthday will show up. Kitty One's on the plaza. Okay, let's go over and see how they're doing with the crew members. I thought maybe Piper might talk about Kitty One, considering I probably asked for a yarn from Piper. But yeah, it'd be cool if, for example, Kitty One's sort of birthday, it'd be like a little gotcha day on the calendar for the day you pick up Kitty One. Laughs. And Kitty One's just licking themselves. Oh, you could see Stuart's blind spot or bald spot from here. Stuart, don't you think Shinji is just about the laziest person you've ever met? And he's spending way too much time around my sister. So if they do have NPC couples, it looks like Shinji and Lauren might be one of them. Lauren lip syncing while wearing headphones. Oh, that's the same as before. I really want to know the King Ravioli story. So it looks like Friday's TV show is music for space cadets. Big beats, big hair, and a rhythm that can't be stopped. You are watching Music for Space Cadets. My eyes keep getting drawn seeing Kitty One just lick themselves in this outside area. The far out sounds of the synthwave bubble pop fill your ear. Of the synthwave bubble pop, assuming that's all one genre, fill your ear. You cannot even pretend you don't like these kind of beats. That's cute. Oh, here's I any new strangers will need to be programmed into my directory with their friend status before I will allow them to enter my residence. I think I entered your residence when you went in there. I am curious. I wonder if I'll see what I 1900 does in their house. I'm also tempted to just follow around Kitty One. Maybe I'll do that the next day. I'll do a full just following Kitty One around. Will I get a cutscene here if I enter while I-1900's in here? No. Today is a great day and I am still well within warranty. That's pretty cute. I wonder if I get to see I-900 move. It looks like I-1900's too big for these doors. Or actually, is it the same with the front door? I guess if I-1900 can go through the front door, it should be able to go through these other doors. It's just that the character sprite looks so big. Oh, there's a sparkle. One recycled parts. Oh, there's a stash of sweets and finger foods behind this planter. I guess I didn't look at this before. Observation added to crew log for Kendall. Like sugary and finger foods. Okay, maybe I should look around to see if I can find all the observation secrets. Just kind of clicking around. Although I'm assuming I won't be able to find all of them. because I would like to think that they would at least hide some behind the rooms. I wonder if Stephen. It's also a bit interesting. I know it's shorthand for to have recognizable things, but I'm a bit surprised they have the same sort of outlets in the future. And by future, I mean whenever this game would take place. Looks like I looked through everything, but I guess it's kind of nice. I can see their family dinner. Oh, and I haven't talked to Edward yet. Edward, I'm glad to see you got the hang of the shuttlecraft controls. I imagine you'll be using it a lot to take supply trips back and forth. My kids grew up too fast, so it's nice having the grandkids around. They keep me young at heart. That is sweet. So, it's like Edward, let's sit down. I cannot steal any seats. Piper sits down across from Edward. Then there's Steven. So it's 5:30 p.m. for their dinner. So as soon as the workday's over, they're already super hungry and ready to eat. And there's Kendall. Do you think I look pretty? I think so. Oh, dang it, I hate that. I wish my grandma would stop trying to put stupid bows in my hair. Rips bow out and wipes dirty hands on her clothes. And if I say, not really, Kendall says, really? You better mean it. I think we are going to be best friends. My grandma is always sticking stupid bows on my head. So it is cute. They have a little family thing. Oh, and it shows I-1900 now at the sink instead of here at the counter. Well, there's nothing else for me to see here, so I'll leave it alone. Maybe I'll snoop around and look for more clues here. Although I feel like I probably got them all already. Found 6 credits. It does feel rude finding it in someone else's home. Will Henry tell me something new? No. Henry doesn't want to talk to me. Or perhaps there's a special connection between the plant folk and the fish. Bags of minerals and compost, not very appealing. I don't think I've seen that before when I was clicking around here. I guess that's it. No new observation. I wonder if Kitty 1 will be here. Could be a cute cutscene with Kitty 1 versus Mr. Poopy. bit surprised it won't let me click to talk about all those cans in front of Shinji's room. One recycled part. Is there anything new in the access room area? Yeah, I'm still surprised that no one's remarked on our newest crew member. Although maybe I wasn't supposed to find Kitty one yet. I wonder if Kitty one will come around here to the access room just purely for their food. Where is Kitty one now anyways? In the engine room. Okay, maybe I'll go see. Oh, there's a shiny. Or scrap metal. Fiji's playing music. And she's talking about the job again. Did I talk to Max today? Max, why do humans like to gossip? As I talk to him as seems to be talking to Stephen, I will never understand the appeal. Stephen talks about family dinner. Jimmy talks about his cameras. Shinji talks about being a babysitter. Still don't get to hear about King Ravioli. Is Kitty One still here? I hope I don't. Oh, here's the little pet door for Kitty One to go through. There's a good chance while I was talking that Kitty One decided to leave the area. Yeah, Kitty One's now upstairs. Here's the machine for dark matter fuel. I just noticed there's little glowing little particle lights here. Do you think Kitty One has access to that area? I just realized that this looks like water, so I would assume it'd be for cooling. Can't interact with what what are the engines. Sparkle here. 13 credits. Yeah, so Stuart wears all these. Getting late, time for bed soon. Yeah, so there is no secret room here as far as I can tell. Just going to check these out. Although I guess by wandering around, I should have used all my energy first. Display area. Maybe not. Okay, let's try to go beat the clock and get to bed so I have enough, or my character has enough energy to make some progress cleaning in the next in-game day. Oh, now Kitty 1 decides to sleep further away. Maybe Kitty 1 doesn't like me anymore. Quarter 1, day 14, Saturday. Oh, and then Kitty 1 moved here. It's Saturday, simulating end of week. No new emails. Okay, so Kitty 1 wakes up soon after you. Kitty 1, meow meow. Oh, so I wonder, you'll see probably in a few moments, but I wonder if you could only pet or play with Kitty 1 when Kitty 1's licking themselves, which is a bit awkward. You would think when they're licking themselves they'd want some private time, not with people. I am determined to see Kitty 1's routine. Probably doesn't make for good content, YouTube-wise, but I don't know. Oh, going straight. Okay. Good thing I stayed here and didn't say. So it still says bridge and captain's deck. Oh, and Kitty 1 comes from out here. I didn't notice the pet door. Meow meow. Maybe Kitty 1's telling me that I should have watered the plants. But it's nice that Kitty 1 is here so I can keep track of them while still doing errands. Because if Kitty 1 went to a different floor, I would have surely gone and followed. Thank you, Kitty 1, for allowing my character to be productive. I'll just clean as much as I can while keeping Kitty 1 on screen. And Kitty 1's on the edge there, so now go up. It uses a lot of energy trying to clean everything. Oh, okay. So now we see Kitty 1. Oops. Moving. There is no one here aside from CPU. Oh, and Kitty 1 went to lie down. So CPU is calling me Captain Cutie again, which is very nice. Oh wait, Pilot is here. He was just in the corner, so I couldn't really see him. Meow meow, so I cannot interact. Here, let me just look the pilot. Sprout is going like a weed. It's kind of fun. You can see everyone here. So you can see Pilot's tentacles. Oh, that's the first time I think I've seen Pilot's side motion. I wonder if Pilot's feet count as tentacles. So Sprout doesn't quite look like Pilot. So it seems like the leaf bits sort of grow to the side of it. Although I just realized they have the same sort of blue shirt pattern with the like gray purple pants. No shoes. Also looks like Pilot doesn't seem to have tentacles for feet. That seems like flat flipper sort of feet. Oh, I just noticed that Kitty One is actually lying down on the Space Alliance symbol. Also facing towards the elevator. I wonder if Kitty One's waiting for someone. That isn't me. So watching here, I also see CPU's face flickering. Does CPU say something different? I forgot to check. Same thing about Captain Cutie. And I'm pretty sure I checked yesterday, but nothing here. Oh, this console's full of CPU's personal projects. Sure has a lot of programs running at once. Okay, I think that's new for me to see. Gotta stay closer in case Kitty 1 leaves at 3. Doesn't seem to be the case. So let's see CPU. And I found all of CPU's observations. I wonder if it's because CPU doesn't have their own room, but major multitasker and has a hard time focusing on one thing. As we have learned from CPU's 4 processors, I feel like maybe CPU should have more processors considering they're the main being of the ship. Is that the right word? Still can't interact with CPU's plug. But something about it feels important because the outlet and plug is to the right side, that's clearly visible. Instead of being behind. Oh, now it shows up 4 p.m. CPU is, oh, I think this is when CPU says that they're working on their game, if I remember correctly. Could be wrong. Then there's Pilot going away, finishing his day. Would he pet the cat? Oh, I thought they were going to interact, but Kitty One just decided to walk the opposite way at 5. This must be a boring day for Kitty One. Oh, and Kitty One's going into the room? Or is this Kitty One's way of going to other parts of the Oh, Kitty One's playing with the yarn by themselves. Yeah, I wonder if this means, or does even Kitty One have different things they do on different days? I'm so intrigued. Guess I could look around the room here. One, two textures. I guess Kitty One can play with this dead plant if they so wish. Um, Maybe I'll put the pet rock more interesting spot. Well, actually, can I move pet rock on this area? No, I cannot. I could gift it to Kitty One, although it doesn't seem like a good idea. But it's interesting that I have the option to do so when moving the pet rock like furniture. What would Kitty One like? Would you like dark matter? Shriek. That is a no. I may have lost all affection from Kitty One. But a little bit bar, I don't know whether or not it's changed. So I found 2 out of 3 observations. I hope I could find a third just by looking around. Maybe I'll find a different hideout, like when I saw the location for Kitty 1 was question mark. Overall, I don't think Kitty 1's gonna do anything else today, but I guess I could wait till Kitty 1 goes to sleep and use up more of my energy before ending the day. It's interesting. I'm looking at my character right now, and the earring is sort of hidden on the side view, which is why I thought it kind of looked like the earlobe was elongated, with my character having a similar skin color to the color of the earring. But then when it's the forward view, you could see the earring very well. You can see the earring in the back view sticking out from below the ear. It does seem like, just looking from the front view, that the earring is dangling below the ear. Now Kitty wants to sleep at 11:15 p.m. I'll leave those. Should I follow Kitty One around next day? I don't know. Oh, maybe I should go clean up out here right now. I do want to find where Kitty One goes. Yeah, it's nice that I'm able to clean up that hole, but it is scary that the ship has sort of like peeling parts that weren't addressed by anyone. Like, you would assume for it to be cosmetic, but Even got a plasma from that. Yellow energy. Got it with just a sliver of energy left. And oh, I might not make it to the bed on time. I got slowed down by that purple gunk on the floor. And I missed it. You want this thing? Okay, so the soybeans have now been fully harvested. K1 is now ignoring me. Is it because of the bad gift? I am so sad. I am so sorry, Kitty One. I I don't think I have anything Kitty One might like. You think Kitty One might like a song? Treat. Okay. Does Kitty One have zero affection for me? It's not zero. But I definitely messed up. Oh, also, it's a new week. I remember before seeing that Chip had the gift icon the next day, and I was wondering when it would reset. Looks like it did. Looks like Kitty One's gift thing reset. We'll see if I'm able to give Kitty One a gift the next 2 days. Although, I need to find something fancy for Kitty One, considering they eat fancy food. The character is very broke right now, Kitty One. I hope you know that. So, here's Kitty One. It is nice that Kitty One immediately recognizes the player's area as their home. Pretty much anywhere I go now. Well, for cleaning out. You will see Kitty maybe here? No, not even here. I really hope I could see Kitty one go to the mysterious question mark place. I saw when using the locator before. Because I'm curious what that secret area is. I guess I could click on. Nothing happens if I click on those. Captain's quarters. Okay, now P1 is still ignoring me, but looking at the elevator. CPU has the error dialog, so we can't interact with these. Open the star map. Gray planet, we are stationed at this cratered planet to investigate the strange readings coming from the relic on its surface. Areas explored 15 out of 15. Current location. And it shows the aluminum ore and the pet rock. So I wonder if it means those resources are exclusive to the Gray Planet. So there's the pet door here. Would Kitty 1 use that instead of the elevator? So there's no way for me to go through there. Oh, and then Pilot came back from lunch. Yeah, there's nothing else I could really do here right now. How close do I have to be for the elevator? So, right when I hit the outline, look this way. Yeah, right when I hit the, the border archway-ish. Then here, when I'm close to the carpet. Must be nice being a cat. Oh, I guess in the Saturday routine for Kitty 1, I didn't see Kitty 1 go eat anywhere because Kitty 1 just went from the captain's room to here and then back to the captain's room. Same thing today. That's pretty sad if so. It was very exciting to see Kitty One go to like the plaza and see that in the locator that Kitty One went to the engine room. Yeah, so the fact that Kitty One today is just staying on this one level is disappointing. Maybe it's a weekend versus weekday team. Maybe I'll clean outside again. I just noticed the arrows on the floor lead to inside. Okay, I'll be more mindful of the time, but considering the amount of energy my character has, I'll probably run out of energy way before the 2 a.m. deadline to go back to bed. Let's check on Kitty One. Still probably in the room. Yeah, I definitely want to see if Kitty One has a weekday versus weekend routine. Oops. Oh no. I wasn't paying attention to my energy just now. Oh. Captain, you worked too hard and CPU notified me you passed out. You should take better care of yourself, so I'm prescribing a good night's sleep. I'm a failure. I can't even do simple monitoring of my character's energy. It's a good thing that other than energy, I'm not penalized for it. Like if Francis took my money, I would constantly be broke. When talk to me, watches your moves closely so I can pet today. And I can play today. It's cute when it's right in front of the bed. Okay, I will actually do things with my character's day and just occasionally check on Kitty One's location so that I'm not just wasting all my time watching Kitty One, although I definitely want to. Oh, do I still have the quest? I've lost the quest. Lorne with the carrot because I moved the carrot seed and restarted the growth cycle. I'm really not good at this game. I couldn't help myself and go physically look at Kitty One. I'll go get her clean again. So the demo is still continuing while it's day 16. So you really have a lot of freedom, which is surprising. Can I play with Kitty One here? Oh, I can. That is so nice. Always exciting when there's a pet in the game. So I feel like if I had been playing more properly, I might even be able to clear out all the easy stuff in this area before the demo's over. You want to still do it? I do kind of like this part in games when you could just zone out and not think while doing very simple tasks. Okay, I will stop once that is done because I don't think I have energy to do more. It's only 11 a.m. in game time. Oh, I had just had the thought to press A while the furnace is running, and it does say how long it takes for the furnace to run. So I could have just checked on it immediately after getting something instead of guessing. So it takes 4 hours to process scrap metal. And I guess last time I didn't know because if I still hold it, the same time it says full. So I have to look at it with empty hands. I'm assuming Kitty One will do their midday nap here again. Stop the pilot. Autopilot is engaged. CPU. Not remembering the captain. I do wonder if the face blinking in and out is supposed to show how CPU is glitchy, or if that's just what they've always intended for the character, whether or not it was glitchy. Um, let's try to find any hidden areas in the cargo shuttle bay. Although maybe I could even see about purchasing something. Stone composite. So all of the level 2 upgrades require scrap metal, block, and aluminum, which is definitely, from what we could tell from the star map, means that you need all the aluminum from the gray planet. Holosim can also mainly be found on the gray planet for parts. The same for the kitchen. Vehicle docking station needs silver, fancy quarters, copper, titanium for officer, gold for storefront. So I'm assuming these are related to getting more people on board, which requires you to go to a different planet for the better metals. Yeah, it seems like. And also, I don't know how to get stone composite. Edward, everyone is always trying to do something or trying to do everything for me. It gets annoying. I love that goofy eye robot, but sometimes I just need some time alone with my blowtorch. Stephen, if you have any spare parts, I'll take them off your hands for one of my art installations. Just stop by the machine shop. I'm usually there. I could give you one of these. I have so many. I'm impressed you have extra things to even give away. Thanks. Does Edward also like scrap metal? If you don't have anything nice to give, sometimes it's best not to give anything at all. I am so sorry, Edward. Yes, I wanted to check if there's any secret areas in here, considering this area isn't open the whole time. It closes when the day ends. Let's check on Kitty 1, still upstairs. Can you fix this with the restoration room? No, but I can find 8 credits next door. Oh, I just noticed that what's this? The 3-point line and the free throw lines are drawn almost in like chalk. And it does look a bit sloppy considering um, this is the floor for the different engineers. So these two, I guess probably these 4 boxes are, these 4 here are for CPU. Let me check on Kitty 1. Still in the same area. Maybe I made Kitty 1 so mad that Kitty Mom doesn't want to see other people. I tried looking on these orange chairs before. Three scrap metal, which pretty much makes up for what I gave to Stephen and Edward as gifts. And it looks like the machine area is now closed, technically. Closes at 4, but I need to go in, I think, purely because I think Stephen is in his room because I didn't see him leave. Unless he left earlier than Edward. When I was looking around, that could also be true. I can't see any details when looking at this thing that Jimmy uses. Can't go here. I wonder if there's any like little cutscene where you could steal Shinji's space racer. That'd be a bit funny. Can't do anything with these consoles. Check out the door. No, can't see if it'll come or anything. Oh, I see the pet door here. So there's a chance that Kitty One climb into the shuttle or the space racer? Kitty One move out of that first floor? No. Gee, I wonder what they programmed as the routine for Kitty One. Oh, I haven't tried looking at. I could go through the walls here in the stairs. No. Surely there must be another hidden area, considering the access room was hidden. But I'm also mainly basing it off Kitty One having a mysterious location on the locator that one time. Oh, there's Shinji and Dot coming out. What? I don't have anything interesting to say, really. I should probably just get going for now. Very relatable. Shinji, I have at least a few years before I complete my night classes with Max, but I'm going to drag it out as long as possible. It's a lot easier living here than dealing with the constant parental assessments back home. Know what I mean? So interesting. Max, everything in my apartment has an exact place where it is stored. When items are misplaced, I experience a very unpleasant reaction. I wonder if the characters go into each other's rooms even when you're unable to. Oh, I just noticed the flag here is peeling a bit. So the classroom's open till 10 p.m., even though everyone had left. Yeah, the hologram of an ideal terrestrial planet that can support many kinds of life. It's kind of sad when you read it, because Earth is a perfect place for us, or at least it is the home of so many creatures, and we have yet to find another planet with life like ours. Oh, so you can see the drawing even from here on the side. The little drawing, yeah, same dialogue. Found some hardware parts. Yeah, the idea that in this world that if it says ideal, that perhaps Earth as we know it isn't the same in this game. It's a bit extra sad knowing how poorly humanity treats the Earth. Playhouse is empty, which I'd hope so considering the smoke. And I follow Max. So I can follow Max in here even though it's past 10 p.m. Oh, I could also block Max's path. Once he's in his apartment, maybe I can't go in? Yes, that is the case. Oh, can I dig here? Nothing happens. But it was a nice try. And we'll make sure to brush the bed. Doesn't seem like it go through any of the walls here. Me garden L, but I'm assuming L is for Lynn. Oh, I could go back here. Oh, and there's Lauren. Try to say hi before the time goes. Sign about tattoos again. There's the pet door. I guess I could have bought more plants since I have so many planters. Oh, something I should check is, okay, Q1, day 17, Tuesday. Something I should check is if the materials have different times in the furnace. So Kitty 1 chirp chirp and is already licking themselves at 7 a.m. Yeah, so for the past few days I've seen Kitty 1 wake up. Like originally be asleep when the character wakes. I wonder if this indicates that Kitty 1's about to have a more active day compared to usual. Oh, let's try doing the aluminum. 6 hours for aluminum, so it is different compared to scrap metal, so I'm assuming it would be different for sand and other materials as well. Oh, Kitty 1 is gone. Unknown. Unknown deck. I wonder, could Kitty 1 possibly be in the access room? Would that count as unknown for eating breakfast? Let me see if I could get my character to run over there. I mean, it means that Kitty 1 traveled pretty quickly, considering. And I didn't see Kitty 1 go out through the pet door. Are you here? No, but there's lots of sparkles. And Kitty 1 is still in an unknown location. Lots of hardware and scrap metal. Where could Kitty 1 be? I'm so intrigued. Is there more areas here? Oh, I guess you could see that this is an area point by the marks on the floor. So maybe I should look for those marks on the floor elsewhere. P1 is still unknown. Although I guess it's possible that P1 could also be in any of these broken locations for like future pathing. So I'll just show K1 as disappearing instead of. These climbing walls also feel so short considering the height of the characters, like a bit more than 3 times the height of the character. There's Lauren. It's always just a little too cold on the ship. Why don't we set the thermostat just a little higher? It's probably for all the electronics. Is Kitty one still in an unknown area? They are now in Plaza, according to. Oh, and here. Oh, Kitty one must have gone from that pet door over there. Chirp, chirp. Anyone has a few extra of these items, I'd be glad to take them off your hands. They sure would come in handy. Chip. Ah, I see you found my bulletin. But only if you have extra. No need to worry yourself about my request if it's too much to handle. They're very kind about the requests. So I believe I do. Oh, here's I-1900. Piper and Edward are my family. They take care of me and I take care of them. Do Stephen and Kendall mean nothing to you? Talking about a schedule. I just noticed 3D pot. The paint and the lamp feel like they shouldn't be there. I wonder if it's part of the like worn out feeling of the ship in general. Oh, the even bigger space pack is 1,500 credits. But I just noticed that the floor track here is similar to the floor track I saw with the access room point. Seems like nothing new here. It's worth a shot though. Can I see the thing here? No. Oh, here's Stuart. Can you make it quick? Some of us actually have a lot of work to do around here. And P1's still licking themselves, but I can't interact with them. Yeah, it's also interesting that there's only certain times you can interact with Kitty One. Let's plant these potatoes and give my little potatoes chip. I just noticed that the aluminum actually says AL on it so that you know it's aluminum. Aluminum eSorts block. Aluminum is a common metal used in many components of spaceships. So let's get 2 potatoes. And so 29 credits each for a total of 58 if I were to sell it with the bin. So let's see. Oh, okay, one's going somewhere. I'll check on their location later. Can I preview how much it sells for with Robert? It's the same. So I guess it doesn't matter whether or not you use the bin bot or sell directly to Robert. I wonder if you gain more affection by selling it to Robert. Dang. You brought me what I needed, and in time too. You just made my day, partner. Got 136 credits. So that if the price was 58, 2 potatoes by regular selling, that's already over double. So if you're not in a rush for money, it's probably better to just wait for a quest. K1 is now on level 6. So let's go see what they're up to. Are they trying to steal a vehicle? Pet doors here. Oh, K1's playing near the spaceship. Chirp chirp. If I leave, does K1 come with me? Probably not. I guess K1 would need a suit. Spare spacesuits and gravity boots. Oh, human sizes only. It does. I was about to say, I wonder if the suit here is a bit smaller, but I think it's just the positioning. I think it's the same size, it just looks different because there's no helmet. Yeah, so let's go on a hunt for that hidden location again. I think I checked everywhere here last time. Oh, do the cameras move when I get closer? Or does it just move in general? Okay, it just moves in general. If I get close, do they still move? Yeah, so it doesn't matter where I am. Let's see, are there any hidden areas here? It is interesting that if you're in close enough proximity, even if you're not facing it, it still shows it. What is this supposed to be? Oh, maybe it's the security camera stuff on the inside. Oh, I could see a glimmer in that room, Lauren's room. And I also see dead plants in the front of Stuart's room. Oh, here's Shinji talking about the space racer. Max, in my spare time, I enjoy watching funny cat videos. They have interesting techniques to engage and increase the amount of attention they receive. I'm going to download more information on becoming a pet owner. Well, if you get with me, I have a cat of my own. I gave a number in my cat's name just for you, Dot 12. Actually, I should check on the cat. Could have gone anywhere while I'm not looking. Now in the engine room. Let me try and check out what they're doing down there. Oh, are you just looking at the water? There's little lines for texture. You place it. It's interesting that Kitty would want to be here. I guess with the water moving, it's similar how in some games, if you just look at the water move, like waves moving in the ocean. Oh, today's Lynn's birthday. Kitty one's now on the captain's deck. Do they go straight to the room? Okay, so they go through this door. And I'm assuming they're gonna go through that back door to go inside the room. Let's see how long it takes for sand to go. 4 hours for sand. So it's about the same amount as scrap metal. Now Kitty 1 is sleeping. Okay, the day's about to end, so I'll just stay close and clean some more. Oh, that is the laser blaster. It's a bit sad how bad I am at this game, considering it's supposed to be fairly straightforward. I just keep messing up with controls. I've been tempted to stay on a map for a long time and see if I don't pick up an item, if it'll despawn. But my character is really hurting for money and resources, so it's not something I want to test right now. Okay. I'm not going to risk going to bed late, but I used quite a bit of energy just within, was it maybe 2 hours? Kitty one, something there, and I will go to sleep before CPU forces me to. It is a bit funny that the difference of 15 minutes can make or break how much you gain the full amount of energy. So it's now quarter 1, day 18, Wednesday. Kitty 1 is staring in anticipation. And I can pet and play. Oops. I am so sorry. So Kitty 1 does not change directions depending on where you orient yourself when talking to them. And I have gotten some corn. I don't have any more seeds here. Do I want to make more scrap now? How much aluminum is needed for the upgrades? But considering if you put 5 at a time, I only have enough for 2 aluminum blocks right now. Oh, I didn't realize that this allows me to change the area right there. Is it for all walls? Okay, let's see if. So there are white walls everywhere. I think it changed all the walls here. Yeah, because that feels a lot brighter near the stairs. But let's double check. And I think the flooring it's talking about are these. Oh, no, it's the middle. Okay, let's see. Yes, so it does change. It doesn't change the wall going to the outer hole, but changes the wall and floor in this large area. I wouldn't have thought. Oh, and it's cool seeing how the floor path looks different since it's sort of transparent. Is it? Or am I? Yeah, it does look brighter. Or is it just brighter in. Oh god, I accidentally used the shovel. Or is it just brighter in comparison because of the what's around it? I think it felt brighter. Yes, it does. If I look at the bottom, on the dark gray, it looks more blue. On the light gray, it looks more purple. Was this supposed to be blue? It is supposed to be blue. Yeah, it's very interesting. It's kitty ones still in the room? Or did I just miss them? They're in an unknown location again. Oh, I'm out of water. It's interesting I don't have to go straight. Oh, I forgot to check again if it shows the pack being empty. Well, I was about to say it was interesting that I could refill even like on these sides. It doesn't necessarily have to be the open part with the water. Also, there's no movement in the water here, so it must be stagnant, isn't it? Kitty one's down the plaza. Hmm. Let's stop the pilot. Still wants me to check on Sprout. Okay, so I was mistaken. It wasn't 4 p.m. for the window, it's just 20-minute window. And the 4 I got was 4 out of 5 processors. And I thought it was 4 processors, so I was just remembering completely wrong. Oh, here's Mr. Poofy. Oh, he also goes to look at the planet. Squeak, squeak, squeak. I love Fuji's hair. Fuji's talking about it again. Considering you could talk more to find out the other answer, it does seem like it doesn't, or the choice you make doesn't affect their relationship unless it's the first one you choose. Here's Steven, talking about family dinner. I wonder if Steven's just waiting for someone there. Oh, I just noticed this table has like little hearts on it. Could be a possible date table versus the other ones. Also considering it's the only one with 2 chairs, while there's a 1 chair and then 3 chairs on the other 2. Oh, so I could talk to the cafe bot even here. The cafe menu shows what looks to be a muffin of some sort, but it's not available here. Ah, perhaps I missed who Stevens was supposed to be eating with, unless it's just completely, or or he's just always alone. So Edward is here, looking at his grandkids. Francis, I probably drink too much coffee, but we all have our faults, I guess. How else would I have gone through medical training? Yeah, it doesn't make sense how the window is here. I mean, of course, it would seem to indicate that you could go further here, unless maybe they have a basement I didn't realize. I guess I could check later. Actually, just hang in there. It's a gray cat, so it could be like Kitty 1. Do you think that's how Kitty 1 looks when it's in that position? It's just that the eyes are huge. I am really intrigued with Doctor's backstory. 10 credits. Does feel a bit like stealing. Oh, it shows the minerals turned into medicine in the poster there. Although I still don't know how to do so. I guess I could check the furnace and see if it accepts minerals. Since extra clean and sterile lab coats, and yet your character can waltz in. Despite probably not being clean. It's a bit cute how they have the lab coats hanging here. I wonder if they have any sprites that don't have them wearing the lab coats. So I don't see a door leading to a basement. So yeah, it's just a bit confusing how the layouts work here. Lynn. Plants are a vital part of a closed system like the one we have on this ship, and it helps ground us back in nature too. I think I've read that before. Sprout, I like to use acronyms with acrostics. Henry is my pet fish and he gave me the idea. Henry doesn't talk to me. I'm a bit jealous. Oh, so Francis spends time here. Okay, the Great Planet's definitely moved now, because I'm pretty sure it was here earlier. I thought I still believe it's moving back and forth here, because you could see the stars move around it. Robert, the shot is me on my toes. Oh, it's the complicated relationship that you guys sit. Was it? Is it 6 feet apart, like social distancing? It's a little rendezvous, and they don't do anything while I'm here. It's just watching the stars, buddy. I'm very intrigued by their complicated relationship, as mentioned in the crew menu. Yeah, I don't find a secret. Oh, they're here. So they're near everyone here. Although Sprout and Pilot are now leaving. And then they go their separate ways. So they meet up kind of by sitting far apart, and then they talk a bit near the cafe area before going their separate ways. Okay, I've looked what seems to be everywhere else, I think, and I've yet to find another area. Like I had found the access room. Just a bit disappointing. So I do wonder whether if I do wonder if Kitty 1 is going somewhere that I could access in the future, or if it's an area that will always be unknown to my character. I'm assuming CPU is helping you locate everyone. I don't know. I try doing these stairs and see, or was it the other stairs? Try both and see. Let's see if I could check and make it back to bed on time. Although perhaps it could wait for the next in-game day, since it's already so late. Shinji talks about being a babysitter again. Oh, there's a bulletin board class. Still not telling me the King Ravioli of the Alpha Quadrant, despite seeing the repeating dialogue. Funny Bones Comedy Show. Thank you, thank you. What a great audience. Get ready to have your ribs tickled, folks. Have you heard the one about the skeleton that didn't have the guts to rob the bank? Haha, this guy's a hoot. Hello, friends. I could really use some help getting a few things. If you can bring me these things, I'll be your best friend forever. Smiley face, Kendall. Give one pet rock to Kendall. I do believe I have a pet rock. I will first try to talk to Kendall and see what she says about her posting. Because so far the adults have been very kind about saying that you only need to fulfill the quest if you have extras to spare. I wonder if it would be different for the kids. I guess so far in general, every character, like every NPC, has been kind to your player character. Except for like maybe Stuart, who's still, I guess, kind of polite. Not really, now that I think about it, but was more like, oh, I'm not gonna make it, am I? No. I did not make it to bed. Quarter 1, day 19, Thursday. You want to sleeping here? My aluminum here. Feel a little tired. Two regular soybeans. I guess I just got really lucky the first time I harvested that I got one super soybean. P1 is regular meowing at me. Oh, I also forgot to check. So Kitty One does show the one gift icon. I don't know if I want to attempt giving something else and just ruin our relationship more though. Oh, I guess I could try with Steven to see how the gift thing works. If I give more than 3 gifts in a week. And Steven liked the spare parts. Let's first talk to Kendall in the recreation area. Oh, I've been going in the afternoons, so I haven't checked to see if the kids actually seem to look like they're going to school. Kaya's always looking for help. I thought that was a quest conversation, but I guess it's a normal conversation. So which of the singles think your character is cute right away and which of them don't? Oh, so the kids are playing in the morning? Kendall, so you saw my posting. How cool. Let me know when you have what I'm looking for. Sprout, my favorite subject in school is science. Grammar, vocabulary, and composition classes are so boring. I wonder if part of the affinity for science is being a plant person and being surrounded by non-plant individuals. Well, there's Kitty One, greeting the outside world. Okay, one rock for Kendall. I love this pet rock. Time the school start for the children. Okay, Sprout's moving. Will Kendall move soon? No way. It's exactly what I wanted. You're the best, Captain. So I have 188 credits. Let's see if okay, I get 40 credits, which is nice. Oh, let's go. See, oh, and Max is here in front of the, I'd say blackboard, but it's digital. Digital blackboard? Max, a good education is the path to a successful future for all living things. Oh, and then you see the kids line up. So Kendall's in front of the tablet, and Sprout is not, but they're both in the front of the class. I think later Shinji and Doc sit in the back seats. Oh, you can see Max doing a little teaching animation. What if I want to sit in the back of the class? I guess even in front. Well, it seems to be a, I don't know, the pointer almost looks like a paintbrush to me. Yeah, I really appreciate the animations like that. It makes the world feel more alive. And there's Lauren. I'm usually in the gym planning new workout sessions for the crew. Let's see what's in the plaza. Nothing new in the bulletin. Cookie bot with the same recipe. There's Lauren again. Oh, and then Jenny came out. I-1900 is shopping. I am programmed to identify every detail. Any safety hazards will be identified with a yellow or red alert. These kinds of hazards must be remedied as soon as possible. Robert, good day, huh? It's always good when business is picking up for me. Oh, so Binbot probably goes here during the night and just drops off what I have. I don't think I talked to Jimmy. I think I just walked past. Jimmy, I can't believe you're already a captain in training. The early age thing. I don't think the fancy food cat wants animal feed, rice, flour, soy milk. I'm tempted to buy soy milk to see if, I don't know, would the kitty have soy milk? Maybe not. Buy potato, 2 carrots, maybe 1 corn, 1 soybean. I guess I could also compare the price of the seed to the price of the crop to know the profit. Stuart still thinks he's the only one taking care of the ship. Which feels, oh, here's Kitty 1. Which feels especially sad considering there's so many different crew members. Plus, Edward and Stephen both being mechanics. Or Edward's a mechanic and Stephen's a machinist. Okay, let's see. So a potato is 6 credits for seed, and it grows 1 potato, which is 29 credits, for a profit of 23 credits, which is pretty good. And then the carrot, 3 credits to 20 credits, it grows 1, so 17 credit profit. So corn, 17 credits, grows 2. And looks like 1 is 38, so 76 credits. 38 for one, right? Yeah. So 76 credits minus 17. So 59 credits in profit. And then soybeans. Oh, wait, no. I forgot. It's double the price in the store. I need to redo my math. So 29 minus 12 would be 29 minus 12, 17 credit profit. And then 20 minus 6 is 14 credit profit. And then 76 minus 34. 76 minus 34. 23 credit profit. And then so the soybeans, there's 2 per harvest with 3 harvests, which means 6 soybeans for 1 seed. So 60 minus 20 is 40 credit profit. Have I been saying coins instead of credits? Well, actually, I think I have the resources for soup. I just need to buy one more food ration. I do wonder, considering the game's been letting me play to day 19, if the demo technically ends when I finish the quest for soup. Guess there's one way to find out. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Yeah, I was able to accomplish a lot. I probably have at least 9 hours of play time already with this demo. Oh, what time does he come back? Comes back at 6 p.m. So I guess I'll clean while waiting. Yeah, I would have thought the demo would end sooner. I thought it would time me out after like a week in game. And since that didn't happen, I wonder if it will be after certain quests when the demo ends. There's also a possibility it's a certain number of days, but I think it's a whole season or quarter instead of season. The full 28 days. I mean, this is all speculation, and I'll find out eventually. Yeah, you play your cards right and you get a lot done in this demo. Okay, I went till I got the tired dialogue. Oh, I forgot to check if I can give over 3 gifts a week. Where is Steven will show up at the canteen like usual? Although I think it's later at night. We're at a family dinner. Chip's open till pretty late, so maybe I'll try give the gift now. Will there be a cutscene if I come in at this time? No, there's not. Piper likes her glue gun. I guess Kendall, who doesn't like those, probably is just hiding the glue gun. I always wanted to travel to a big city and see all the culture. One of these days I'm sure I will, but who knows when. So they do have big cities. It's sad if they're stuck on a ship. Oh, you mean extra gift? I'm impressed you have extra things to even give away. Oh, okay, so you've already given Stephen 2 gifts this week. So it is pendant, or there's a maximum of 2 per week. And as I saw by Kitty's gift counter getting reset the day after I gave a gift, it resets on the Sunday. So it's not a week from you give the gift, it's just within the Sunday to Sunday period. Edward, I like to tinker in my machine shop. Stop by for a visit and I can improve your tools. My 1900, talking about hazards again. Okay, let's go to the plaza. Lots of people here. Robert. Good day, kinda. Looking for help. I need 1 food ration for my quest. Let's complete return to suit. I wonder if it's fair to do it. I don't know. If the game doesn't end, I might be rushing to get back to the ship, so maybe I'll do it the next in-game day. No sparkles here today. Did I check the walls here to see if there's... Might have already checked, but just to be sure. Yeah, I really wonder where Kitty One goes. Especially, I think there's still an observation log missing from Kitty One. Yeah, so maybe the place I can't go to is where Kitty One disappeared, or the observation is in the place where Kitty One disappears that I can't find. Will you be concerned if I'm creeping around your building? Oh, the gym's still open. I can help with any medical needs you might have. Stop by the medical center at any time for a checkup. Oh, the gym's open till 10. Oh, and the light turns on at night. I don't know if I noticed that before. Necky Neko always looks happy. I wonder if there's a time where Necky Neko looks sad. Can I? Doesn't seem to be breakable. This helps check. Did I tell Shinji today? I checked this rules. I think I did. One time I was able to go behind. Oh, look behind. That's because he was leaving. Okay. I will send my character to bed. And then in the morning, we shall set off to give Suit some food. Kitty one is sleeping. Quarter 1, May 20, Friday. And Kitty one decided today is the day of ignoring me. Does hurt a bit. Good plants. You see. One. Yeah, I never noticed that there's a difference with the watering pack. Although I kept forgetting to look when it was empty to see if it looked empty when I tried to use it. Kinda, it's big shit. My work is never done. Can you post on your end? Pilot talking about space travel. CPU having an error. Nothing new there. Maybe I'll check for a quest on the bulletin board before I go. Don't see it, but I did see Chip start his day, and he does not like yoga. And it's the same show again for the band, cargo, and shuttle bay. Let's go give Suit some food. I guess it's a bit morally wrong to wait to give Suit the food items. Jimmy, man, my back hurts. Wish my dad would give me a day off. Yeah, especially since your day off's Friday, but I've still seen both of you down there. Only get the night off on Saturdays, not the day. Okay, here we go to the gray planet. Oh, there's a sparkle here. 7 credits. Another sparkle, 1 scrap metal. Oh, I just noticed that this pillar and the one back there is also broken. Not before how I thought one of the pillars being broken closer to the ship was a sign of maybe you need to repair it. Seeing 2 more links makes me think maybe not. Then here's the gravity stone that says it's a gem when I dug it out. I guess I could have tried to place the gravity stone and see if it works as furniture, even though it didn't have the furniture mark, just had the gem marker. Yeah, I should have brought the food sooner. I forgot Soup looks so sad here. Soup sniff sniff, perks up. Captain, it's working. Oh boy, he is really stuffing himself. It's a bit funny that's blacked out, so you have to imagine how Soup looks like. And Soup has a little heart, licks lips, burp. CPU, well, he certainly has perked up now. So did he eat all the foods? Jumping with an exclamation point. Oh, he seems to want your attention for something. Oh, is Soup showing like a holographic image? Captain, look. I think Soup wants to give that thing to you. Okay, so the floating thing is an actual object. You got a relic piece. CPU, we did it, Captain. I knew I recognized that heart-shaped pattern from somewhere. A relic, of course. Wow, is my screen red? The screen is not red. It's the same face as when CPU is broken. I'm assuming screen red is CPU's equivalent of blushing. You probably figured out this whole puzzle without me, didn't you? So if the relic is missing a bunch of pieces, maybe this first piece will unlock the next clue. I'm about to short circuit. You better take this back to the relic right away. Yeah, you want to say thank you to Sue? Oh no. What about Sue? We can't just leave him all alone in this dark old cave. We should have brought him out when we first saw him. Do you think we should invite him to join us on Shippy McShipface? Definitely, or we could give it a try. Soup helped you, so you better be ecstatic. You're right, Captain. It's the right thing to do. Suit, excited. Haha, he sure seems to be happy about joining us. So this is why, wait, Suit didn't react to normal language. Previously, Suit only reacted to, like, CPU barking, but the Suit now understands. Is it the power of food? The only problem is, where exactly should he stay on board? Oh, where did he go? Oh my, Captain, you're not going to believe this, but he's already up here on the ship with me. How'd you do that, Sue? Haha. Well, it seems he's already making himself at home. Captain, you head over to the relic. Sue will be up here when you get back. In the distance. Hey, get back here. Power food is amazing, I guess. New crew member, Soup. Soup has joined your crew. He's made himself at home in the play area on the recreation deck. So Soup taking over that little playhouse? Achievement unlocked, a mysterious piece. So the food sack, the doodle of the relic, still the same. Tally marks and diagrams. So Soup had one piece of the relic. Just gonna look at the series piece of discover the first relic piece. Don't suppose Soup's hiding. I just noticed that when your character's walking, the purplish background here moves. Which is interesting, helps give more dimension. Oh, and those craters appear from behind when you get closer. I just noticed the relic has kind of inscriptions on it. Okay, I think that might be the same symbols. Don't know for sure. Oh, I think I need to hold the piece properly. Do you want to insert the relic piece? Usually with that sort of prompt, it might mean that the demo's going to end. Oh, and it got bigger. Oh, and now it shows what I presume to be a map, perhaps the next planet. Planet coordinates being sent to nearby vessels. So did the relic send it to the ship by itself? CPU error recalibrating. Data incoming. Whoa, Captain, you're not going to believe this. I, I, I think the relic just sent us coordinates to a new planet. Freaky. Hurry back to the bridge. We need to hold a senior officers meeting right away to discuss what we should do with these new coordinates. I guess I could have tried going before putting the relic piece to go up and talk to Sue and see whether or not it would let me shuttle back up before putting the relic piece. Does it say something different? If it says something different, I can't tell. Oh, I could check Suit's location now, can't I? Oh, and you can see Suit renovated that play area house with Suit's name and a little exclamation point. So I guess Or I wonder if Suit wrote that or if someone else did. Because considering Suit only says Suit, you would think that Suit is just a language you can't understand. Let's first head to the bridge and assemble the crew to discuss the new coordinates sent from the relic. So can I go around, perhaps, and talk to other people first? Here's Stephen and Edward. Edward, I'll head up to the bridge if you want. I stopped going to officers' meetings a while ago. I trust you to do what you think is right. Piper and I like to play cards, but it seems like no one else knows how to play anymore. Have you heard of a card game called 500? About Ukraine? Heck yes, or don't. What if I say heck yes? You don't say. We just need to find a fourth player and then we could start a card club. If I say nope, sigh, the search continues for more card players. Stephen, it seems like you have a lot on your plate. I always remind myself to just take on one project at a time. I'm kind of a night owl. I can't function too early in the morning. Just say in the morning or just in morning? Okay, let's say in the morning. Sometimes I feel like this game misses a few letters. Let's go check up on Sue. Here's Shinji. I'm just struggling to stay awake today. I think I'll need a little pick-me-up drink. Here, you'll probably need one too if you're going to make it through your staff meeting. Okay, so it is helpful to talk to people because they might give you things in between quests. Oh, and I got a coffee. And this Entrepreneurs Club that I thought was a frat. Yes, it's the same as the one you get at the cafe. Lynn, CPU kicked me off the bridge because he said yes to prepare for some kind of special meeting. I've never seen Lynn on the bridge before. I'm so confused. He can't do that, right? And then talking about the solar panels and Stuart. Suit points towards window. Suit has kind of a sad face, and the symbols are like what's the relic says. When you click on it with A, Suit pop pop. I don't know what pop pop means. But I guess that first part was Suit talking about the relic. Can we go in here now that Suit has... You need an access card to get into Suit's playhouse. Okay, so you could go in once you have high enough relationship. I'm so curious what the inside of that playhouse is. Captain, are you nervous about your meeting? A little? Why would I be? I say a little. I get that way too, right before I have to give the presentation. I just recite a bunch of tongue twisters to warm up. Talking about his nut allergy, I would be tempted to say the why would I be scared to see what Sprout would say, but I guess it's too late. Kendall, maybe if I stay really quiet, I can sit in the corner for your meeting? But Grandma said no, and I bet someone would rat me out. Long sigh. And then this is about the doll. Next, this meeting you have scheduled will be a great teaching example for the children on either how to or how not to display leadership. That doesn't really boost confidence, Max. Depending on the outcome, of course. Every morning I spend approximately 10.5 minutes ironing my clothes. Perception can affect the degree of confidence or comfort others have around you. So I thought the clothes were part of Max, but I guess Max puts on clothes. I wonder how Max chose. Well, I guess it's supposed to be like fancy educator clothes. I wonder if they show Max in different outfits then. Although I suppose if they have marriages, that maybe a wedding outfit. No one is here to talk to. I wonder if Stuart's already upstairs. It'd be interesting to see what he says before the meeting. Oh, wait. I forgot. I can just search for them. Stuart's in the engine room. I really want to talk to Stuart before the meeting, so I will go to the engine room first. Although I guess I should follow up on my talking to everyone to see if they give me more things. Stuart looks quite sad looking at the water. Stuart, I am required to attend all senior officer meetings. We have done things by committee here in the past, so it would be best not to change that process. And then Stuart talking about panic rooms he has for Finn and Lauren. Will Robert give something free to give to Sue? Oh, I saw Fiji just now. Let me talk here first. CPU said I could take a look at the new coordinates once your meeting is over. I was going to compare them to some of the star maps I've acquired to see if I can make any connections. Backers. Robert, I better check in with CPU after your meeting so I can prepare the store for whatever you guys decide. Oh, Mr. Poopy's not with PG. PG sings, friendship can turn gray dust into fairy dust. I've been experimenting with new lyrics based on the ship and its mission. It's nice. Space is just so big. One in here. Chip is here. Chip sure it is sure in a buzz about those new star coordinates. I'm just glad I'm not in your shoes. It may sound simple, but I'm just happy working out, cooking, and kicking up my feet at the end of the day. Lauren? Yes, Captain. I'm so pumped you found a missing piece of that relic. Let's get this boat moving. I'm so ready for a change in scenery. Stuart's my older brother. Yeah, definitely. It's definitely cool to be able to go to different planets. Oh, here's Kendall. I think I already talked to her. Yeah, I did. I don't know. Maybe will I-1900 have something different to say? Will they talk about Sweet being another foreign entity? Oh, I happen to come during their dinner time. Piper, if Kendall tries to interrupt your meeting, you let me know. She knows she's on strict orders not to pester you while you're working. I like the garden. I don't have a spare thumb. Or I don't have a big thumb. I will transcribe the meeting after it has concluded and include it in our family bulletin. Oh, there's a new thing. I'm classified as a home assistant bot, but with my recent upgrades, I could also be considered a friendly companion bot. Or maybe I've read that before. Maybe it just feels new to me because I haven't seen it in a long time. So, anyone else I wanted to talk to? Um, yeah, let's see what the science ladies have to say. Francis, I only attended a seniors officer meeting once, and it got so heated that someone passed out from frustration. Oh, but don't stress now. We don't want you to end up in the sick bay too on your first meeting. So although she is the chief medical officer, she doesn't count as a senior officer for the meeting. Pilot, I am standing by for the officers' meeting whenever you are ready, Captain. CPU will notify everyone when it begins. Is Doc in here? Probably not if it's closed. Oh, Kaida might not be in there either. Let's see. Doc is in the recreation, probably at the school. Kaida is in the plaza, probably with Chip. I'd like to talk to them before the meeting. If Francis isn't going in, then there's a good chance that Doc won't go in either. Kaida, CPU has been sending me reminders every hour that we're going to have a senior officers meeting soon, with a mad or possibly annoyed face. He's certainly excited about something, or he's malfunctioning again. I'll have Stuart check him out just in case. So, CPU told them though. I'm surprised Kaida doesn't know the meetings about the coordinates, considering Kaida's the second in command. Doesn't make sense to me. Oh, there's Suit walking, possibly to Suit's home. Oh, they're in the front there. Okay. I'm more curious about seeing where Suit's going. Oh, it'd be cute if Suit plays around. Okay. Can't follow Suit. Oh, that's a good pun. I still don't understand. Why did you bring that alien Suit aboard? Without a proper study, we do not know if the alien is compatible with the life forms aboard this vessel. How did you discover what kind of hobbies you enjoy? I was instructed to learn medicine, but I don't think it classifies as a hobby, although completing lab tests is something I always look forward to. So I wonder when people sit back here. Oh, standard issued child's desk now with finger pinch free hinge technology. I didn't notice that said that. I can't check on these desks right now because I'll just talk to the people in them. Oh, I can check now though. Yeah, so I just missed that desk before. Unless I saw it before and I don't remember. Should I hold a night meeting? Should I save it for another day? Well, we could do a night meeting. Let's see if the The lighting changes. Captain, welcome back. Are you ready to start the senior officer meeting? Okay, so it's still nighttime. Welcome everyone to our official senior officers meeting. First of all, you all look great today. We have some great news to report. The relic piece the captain discovered down on the gray planet did indeed merge right back to the relic. Then boom, the relic somehow transmitted some uncharted space coordinates into my memory banks. Okay, so it was the relic sending it, not CPU just looking at the relic. Isn't that just incredible? You should have seen it. I almost malfunctioned when those coordinates hit my processors. So, what does everyone think? Should we head towards these new coordinates and see where it takes us? Pilot, astounding. Who would have thought? Kaida, incredible. We should definitely head there right away. The scientific discoveries alone could be groundbreaking. Stewart, whoa, whoa, whoa. This sounds too risky to me. We should stay right here and continue our research from a stable vantage point. Well, I finished looking at the whole planet, so there's not much else to research. Stewart, remember this is part of our mission too. You don't want to get written up again for not following orders, do you? That was different, Kaida. Besides, even if we wanted to go, we don't have enough fuel to make it very far. So that's where all the dark matter comes in. So the captain would have to help me refine some dark matter fuel. I can't do everything around here, you know. CPU, I see. Good points. What do you think, Captain? We must go. Let me think it over. We must go. Okay then, it's settled. Onward to the unknown. I'll program these new coordinates into your star map so you'll have access to them. Just press A on your captain's chair to view and select the new destination when you're ready. And in the meantime, Stuart can show you how to start producing fuel for the ship. Stuart, yeah, I guess. If you remember how to get down to the engine room, I can show you how it works. CPU, I just love these little get-togethers. Best crew ever. CPU out. New coordinates. New planet coordinates. You can now use your captain's chair to open the star map and travel to a new location. CPU, try not to upset Stuart when you head down to the engine room. I just smile and nod a lot. So CPU can nod? Oh, and avoid eye contact if you have to. So, new location. Oh, so the little thing next to the electricity is the amount of fuel we have. So new location, there's little known about this location. Unknown areas explored, 3 travel days, and requires 10 dark matter fuel, and we currently have 5. So very interesting. Let's go down to the engine room and see if you get the cutscene. We do at night in the dark. Stuart, well. So you're here to learn about fuel. Let's not waste any time then. To produce dark matter fuel for the ship, you will first need to create a fuel refiner machine on your workbench. sent the craft details to your workbench so you can build them in the future. Here's one of my fuel refiners. Notice that larger machines like this require more power. Once you have it built and powered, you will need to add 10 dark matter to produce 1 dark matter fuel. So considering I have like 2 stacks of 100 dark matter items each, it'll go away pretty quickly if it takes 10. Here, just take the last of my dark matter since you'll be taking it over from me. So Stuart's completely offloading the responsibility of fuel to you. I guess it could partially be an act of defiance since Stuart didn't want to go to the next planet anyways. I got 10 dark matter, which is enough for 1 fuel, which I'd still need 30 more to get to the next planet. The machine will notify you when it's ready, like this. Then it has the icon at the top. Collect the fuel, then bring it down here. Throw any fuel you want to deposit into the fuel tank here. You can track how much fuel we have available on the ship's HUD fuel supply. It looks like we need at least 5 more fuel to make the journey to the new location. Remember, once we leave orbit, you will not have access to any planetary resources until we arrive at our next location. So make sure to stock up on materials before you start your new journey. So considering this first location has aluminum ore, which is needed for a lot of upgrades, it's probably better to upgrade everything before going to the next planet. Now I must attend to many other much more important tasks. I leave it to you then. Okay, that's it. I wonder what important tasks Stuart is referring to. CPU. Thanks, Stuart. Hello, Stuart? Anywho, I'll add these new tasks to your mission log so you can get ready for our journey. I wish I could put these on. Am I more than a trainee captain yet? No. So the store will still kick me out. Oh, do you think this is where the cat goes? The cat could be a real captain. Unlike my character. So Stuart said they were gonna give the refiner, right? I thought he said he was giving it. Is this it? No. So the dark matter refiner costs 30 scrap metal, 2 hardware parts, and 80 stone. They require so much stone. I really could have sworn Stuart said he was going to give the refiner to me. Don't see it anywhere. Because he said that he wasn't going to use it anymore. Would it be outside, perhaps? No, but then it would show that I need to make more power. I'm just going to move this so there's more room. Yeah, so I need to get a lot more stone. Luckily I've got some stone up here. I'll probably need to go back to the planet. it's okay. So I was trying to get this, but it was thinking I was trying to get that solar power animal thing. Although I guess this implies that the stars crashed into our ship, and that might be a satellite that's crashed into our ship. Yeah, I just realized these might be stars, and it makes even less sense that you could get dark matter from the stars like that. 5 credits. Because dark matter means it doesn't interact with light. And this yellow star feels like the opposite. Well, I'm even seeing any of these, like, let's see this purple black thing with the white dot in the middle. Oh, oh well. It'd be too late if I ran, so I guess I'll just wait it out. Although I would waste resources if I had continued to do things and then be stopped. Oh, soup. 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 Okay, there's a heart, which means soup likes it, which is good. And soup, there's little Z's for souping. I got a bit worried with that little cutscene. Maybe soup didn't like where they lived. Quarter 1, day 21, Saturday. So the game's still going. Maybe it ends after a quarter in game. From Space Alliance, subject mission progress. Kathy, great job discovering the relic piece and unlocking the first clues about the mysterious relic. CPU has also informed us crew morale has been rising, so keep up the good work. Space Alliance Headquarters. P.S. Enclosed is a small bonus to share with your crew or improve your starship. Can you give the crew straight money? I feel like it's not the case. Well, once I harvest these, I should have enough extra power for the refiner once I make it. Let's see. Though I'm far from having enough stone. It's probably better to go to the Gray Planet so I can also have the chance of getting aluminum ore. Oh, I got a super corn. So let's sort by type and who care. So regular corn is 38 credits, 30 energy, and 19 health. Oh, and then super corn is the first time I see that the energy and the credits don't correspond. So 54 credits, but 48 energy and 24 health. While the rest of them have seemed to match the amount of credits. And also the the health here is still half the energy, it's just that the credits don't match. I can pet Kitty 1 and play with Kitty 1. What the kinda? Oh, sorry about that little spat between Stuart and I during the meeting. He's just such a stick in the mud, but we always make up later. Even though he drives me nuts, I wouldn't know what to do without him. Then talks about conference, dark matter. I hope your fuel production is yielding satisfactory results. I have to admit, I am ready to initiate the control panel and test out some new steering techniques. But Stuart didn't give me the refine. So CPU's talking about the captains. Okay, as long as we have enough fuel, you can travel anytime you want. Just come to your captain's chair and open up the star map. I usually stock up on things to do during long trips since it can get quiet around here. Well, I guess I could check the logs for a quest, which there is. I heard Stuart's got you producing fuel for the ship. Well, it's nice of you to help out, whispers. Don't let him push you around too much. Hear me, Captain? Does I'm busy thinking of new recipes right now. I'm hatching up a real zinger for when I can get the right ingredients together. Which is probably a spicy pepper. I'm looking for the items list below. If anyone has extras they can spare, just send it my way. With sincere thanks, Kaida. Kaida wants to take the stone that I need. It's not quite extras to spare, but it's probably better to give it since stone can always be harvested again. Let's look the Kaida. Oh, you collected everything for me? Perfect. This is exactly what I was looking for. I forgot to talk to her before giving it out to see what she says between accepting the bulletin board posting and giving her the quest items. I just need to make some small modifications now. Got 60 credits. So she took 20 stone, which I would sell for 1 credit each, so yes, I do profit more. Although stone seems like a resource that's too valuable to waste. Oh, I have 3 stacks of dark matter right now. That's 100 each. Here's Katie Lane. I can pet and play with. If I see the cat and am able to interact with the cat, I will interact with the cat. So I guess I'll put away these two since I'll go exploring or adventuring. I think I could hang out in the earlier zones if I don't want to see enemies right away. Oh, here's Robert. You know, dark matter may not be worth a lot, but it's super easy merchandise to move. Everybody needs starship fuel after all. Back at my old spaceport, I had to load and unload at least 5 vessels a day to keep the community running smoothly. The traders back then were quite savvy, so I picked up a few tricks on how to get the best deals. I wonder if he's okay with the slow life here, if he misses those days. Jimmy, fuel duty, huh? So boring. Stuart used to trick me into producing fuel for him when I was younger. Eventually, I learned that these monsters were not going to take over the ship if we didn't have enough fuel at all times to get away. He can be such a jerk. If you need anything, swing by the store. Probably have it. Yeah, who likes Stuart beside him, Lauren? Because even CPU doesn't like Stuart. Aliens give credits, but I can easily die. So I will try to first do the zones. No aliens. So it's less stressful. Oops. Ah, yes, and I need the ore for upgrades. I would hope that if I get the full game, that the demo progress would roll over, because going through 21 days at least worth of progress is already quite a bit, I think, especially finding or, doing the quest first. Although I might get stuck. Maybe I should have transferred zones as soon as I used up all my, or as soon as I get all the stones. I did get at least one space radish out of this, or I did get one space radish out of this, so it's not too bad. Okay, found the locator. And there's already enemies here, including the bug I really dislike, so I think I'm justified in my decision for not going to zone 5. Oh, locator came right away. Yeah, I'm so curious how they decide. Oh wow, 2 rock enemies? Why are there so many enemies in zone 2? I don't remember this many enemies. Or maybe because I kept advancing so quickly that I didn't come across as many enemies when I was last in zone 2. Okay, I think I didn't use any health, so I can just drink energy. Oh, I got a meteorite. Yeah, the stone I need a lot of. But it's a bit sad that I can't get any consumables to regain energy like digging does. I guess this is kind of the game's version of mining, considering you can hit um things for ore, rocks. You can really use up a lot of energy doing this. It's only 5 o'clock in game and I already used 2 energy tonics. Okay, there was a rock here that I missed. Maybe I'll drink the coffee before I go to the next zone. Still plenty of in-game time. It's only 5:30 in-game. Yeah, the only problem is wasting energy fighting those creatures. Especially when you don't even get any loot from them. Oh, I forgot, I think. Oh, there's Pet Rock here. Must get. Oh. Being attacked by a monster rock. Guess I should just preemptively attack. That gave me 7 credits. Both if they're in 2, maybe not. So I know I was able to attack 2 before when they were side by side. If they're like this with a gap in between, doesn't look to be the case. But I could be in the same area and attack both. Just one after the other, so as long as you can. I lost my train of thought because the energy was about to run out. So I don't think I have enough stone just because I gave some to Kaida for her quest. I did get 50, which is a good amount. I also got more aluminum that I could smelt in the furnace. So maybe I could start doing some upgrades. Oh wow, I'm very close to having enough stone. I need 8 more. KD1 still active at 9 p.m. I think I'm going to end the day. Okay, so that has ended the demo. I'm still unsure, or I don't know if the ending of the demo was going through the quests or going through the days, because I think the next day would have been maybe day 22? Or day 21 or day 22? I can't remember right now. Yeah, looks like it's the end. I got a lot of hours out of the demo. Will it show my... Okay, so this show day 22. If I try loading again, it'll let me know. But it looks like I do have my progress save for continuing if I get full game. But yeah, I got 11 hours of playtime out of this demo, which to me is very amazing, and 22 in-game days. Yeah, I would be very curious to see what exactly ends the demo. It's hard to tell because I did so much within the days. But yeah, I have to end it here. I am very excited about this game. I definitely want to play more. Thank you for watching.